So, moving on then from Popper and Kuhn, it's important to bear in mind that realists have a different take. They don't see it as so square cut as Popper versus Kuhn or positivism versus interpretivism. Keat and Urry, in their landmark work, are realists who give a third view of science. They stress the similarities between sociology and certain kinds of natural science, because there is a degree of control the researcher has over variables being looked at. But they tease out the issue about the difference between closed and open systems. Now, closed systems is where the researcher can control and measure all the relevant variables. It enables them to make controls. It's the kind of thing that Popper describes. But with open systems, this is where the researchers cannot control and measure all relevant variables. We can't make precise predictions. So a meteorologist cannot normally predict the weather with 100% accuracy because there are too many complex variables at play. And actually, sociology is a bit like that, because sociology deals with a lot of open systems. There are processes that are too complex to make predictions about. So many variables that we can't control and see them in a straightforward process of laws. Now, we've also got the issue of underlying structures, where realists reject the positive view that science is only concerned with observable phenomena. There's a lot of stuff within sociology and within science as well that cannot be observed, which we have theories being posited about. Now, for realists, the interpretivists are wrong in assuming sociology can't be scientific. They argue that actors' meanings are in their minds and not directly observable, and hence they can't be studied scientifically. However, if science can study observable phenomena, then there's no barrier to studying meanings, another invisible phenomena, scientifically as well. For realists, both natural and social science attempt to explain the causes of events in terms of underlying structures and processes. And although these structures are unobservable, we can work out they exist by observing their effects. For example, we can't see a thing called social class, but we can observe its effects on people's life chances. In this view, therefore, much sociology is scientific. So, if you look at Marxism, it does look at underlying structures: capitalism, hierarchy, the nature of poverty, its effect on people's lives. So we can look at the nature of society, and we can in fact interpret people's behaviour through looking at their actions and the way they behave, even though the motives themselves are unobservable. So in summary, can sociology be a science? Well, as you can see here, for positivists most definitely can be, and if interpretivists, it certainly can't be. We have got the dispute as well between Popper, Kuhn and the realists, and really it depends upon the perspective that you take. On a final note, sociology can and should be. You can see positivism, Popper and the realists are certainly making that case. However, sociology cannot and should not be interpretivism and Kuhn, and a little bit of Popper as well. Okay, thank you.